Let the games begin. Outsiders taking on Big. Getting into some Group B action. Always exciting to change groups, get some new teams, some fresh faces going. And right away, this one's going to hit the ground running. Big want to try their hand at a fast B play. In they come and down they go. The round is over.
Okay. Yeah,
that one was really quick. Right, Hugo, don't be ridiculous, Hugo.
They do,
this is like a nature documentary, you know, and that's
we see the wild Germans.
Oh, you sound like Brian Cox.
I was kind of in the middle.
Like him, sure. But like trying to do David Attenborough.
There are more Germans on Cat than anywhere else in the universe. And here they come.
Oh. And
shooting star.
There they go. Once again, a pretty abrupt ending to this one. The Glocks trying to run down Jane, and they will get him. All right, that's suddenly something. It was something. Make no mistake about it. For a moment, there was.
They're going to flash their way out lower just in case outsiders are aggressive. But come on, this is outsiders we're talking about. They're tucked back in their bomb site. Jame and Norbert at long. Hinge smoke in. Excited to see Keto back in the server as well. Had a stint on the Academy League. Mate, if you saw those Academy League games, Keto was farming. It was unfair. He was like 30 to 10 every game he played. He's clearly above that level.
It would just be like, it would be like suddenly having an adult ice hockey player in like the children's league.
Exactly.
You know, like it just. It's not fair.
It's not fair. It wasn't fair on those kids.
And so, you know, the cool thing about it, you know, he even said in the interview two things. One, he kind of learned how stressful IGLing is, but two, he said it made him realize how good he is, right? And
confident.
I know that's like, it sounds like you could go weird flex. All right, mate. Like, come on now. But I think it's a much needed confidence boost for Keto. Just that reminder of, I do deserve to be here. I do deserve to be up at this level, and I'm going to show him all that.
Well, let's see if they can show him in a gun round, because right now it's only Fame on that B site. Outsiders got pulled out from of middle. They're going to have to boost up in CT spawn. That might be their only play. Flit looking for an angle over that smoke. Oh, Fame gets cleared out the corner. Crimbo comes running, and Flit can't find a frag. There's one. Favencourt running up mid. Sears is still stuck in middle, but he's got a scout. This is a bit awkward. He has to hit the headshot as they cross through, but on his contact, Tabson can make a play. They flash this in.
They're teasing like they're going to go for it, but it's nothing more than like a fake retake here. Damn. These are just paid actors in this one for outsiders, and instead, you know, they're hoping to do some economic damage, but everyone's just going to hide at the car.
Do you think they run in?
Dude, that would be wild.
They figured it out. They figured it out.
They're going to try and kill everyone off the time. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's a massacre!
James just keeps doing it, man. He's always got ways to break your money. Even when you think, haha, don't worry, they're holding for us. We'll save in B. Oh no, they're coming to B. They retake after the round is over. Forget the round. We just want the money. We want to keep them on there. Got cat smoke from outside long. That's a cool idea. Big are only faking it out. They wanted the mid to be. They've got the smokes down as well, but outsiders start to move in off of that B site, fight them in the middle. It's only Keto right here. He's got to show what he learned from that lower level, from that lower league, because he's got a lot to do. Two players to creep past in the smoke. Flit turns around, the timing is immaculate. Flit still gets a kill. Fame in the site drops the bomb, and they come running into trade. They will. 3-on-3, fights in middle. Keto last bullet headshot, and he sure is stepping up to the plate today. 3 kills will win this round. Norbert can do what he wants, but he's locked out of B.
On display.
You want another?
I would love another. Oh, we're going to get another. Keto with 4. Beautiful. A lovely round out of the guy.
Yeah, I think...
look at it, man. Look, he even looks different. Like, look at his presence in the camera. You're really noticing Keto right now. I don't know if his chair's higher up or if he has just growing. You know, something's
very tall.
He's taller than I ever remember him being.
Exactly. He's been eating his vegetables, Harry.
He's like growing into a very tanky, tall kind of guy.
Well, they already bought a bunch of Sprout players, so, you know, they're basically, that was their second Academy team.
My favorite, like, development is just Sprout going international, and a big part of me does believe that that's just so big. Stop poaching everyone that they get.
Oh, you're Danish. You speak German as well? Oh, no, sorry, we don't want you.
Oh, hello, Norbert.
A couple of exits here.
Yeah, making it expensive at least.
Hop back up for a second time. Ooh, Keita's trapped. Oh, ooh, ha. Jumping up, Norbert gets the kill. And there's 2 guns here.
But only one man to get them. Oh, Norbert
Nice.
Just getting out of there with the AK.
Squeeze.
Big if their eyes set on mid. They got down suicide very, very quickly, so they're all set up here in middle. And now they're up on the catwalk as well. No hinge smoke to accomplish this. James isn't peeking, so it's giving them a lot of room right now.
Yeah, at one point does he want to rotate back to A? How many grenades is enough grenades to convince James? Keto's looking for this headshot angle again, but it's Kicker with a double dink to do him back. Nice kill. James catches them dropping the big try and fake it out. Oh, they will catch him in transition though. Moving into spawn, no smoke needed. They do it with their guns. Spawn cleared out, 3 on 3. One man at B, and that smoke will fade soon. They can line up an exec, or they can just pump their way into this site. Fame's trying to get in cover. The molly is well timed, or maybe too early. Oh dear, into the smoke it goes. Fame now got to do it with his gun. 40 seconds, contact for Big.
Oh, Fame blowing out and losing the B anchor without him being able to go 1-for-1. That really might seal the deal on the round. 2v3 retake, very, very tricky. Norbert's kind of far removed. He's got to sneak all the way down through mid, so by the time he gets here, this bomb's already like a quarter ticked. There's an AWP that's savable. It's all just too tempting to save, really, I think. And so that will be the decision made by the outsiders. They give up on this one. Big a 4.
Even now, something new, something outsiders haven't seen. A quick long take. Flash Searson into the pit. He could wallbang Nor, but this is spammable with Nor. But does he want to fire off too soon? Hasn't seen anything. There's no reason to believe. James flashing fights.
Okay.
Oh, lovely for James.
Yeah, not the kind of peak that Searson was expecting out of this AWP on the other side. Tabson will at least trade it.
Don't know.
Brought back to a 4-on-4. They don't know about this second man, still hidden behind the sight box. Flitz also available for a very, very fast long flank here, but he will decide to head down catwalk instead. Norbert, for now, only man inside of the site, has to put on a bit of a show.
Wrong way.
So even though he's going to burn to death in the molly, taking 2 to the grave with him, more than enough here for Norbert. Favon trying to break away into this bomb site, trying to break open those doors, but it's going to get left on a Tabson in the 1v3. Dealing with the first man makes it a little easier, but there is this kind of crossfire, 2 angles of elevation between Flit and Kicker, holding for this swing across, and on the smoke fade, Kicker makes quick work of him. So outsiders, there we go.
Pistols for Big. Tech 9s, Deagles, a Glock. Certainly not a perfect picture here for Big. They're going to run it up Cat. Good grenade, does some damage early. Out long for 2. Norbert. Ooh, they're over the top. And now they're dropped. Both headshots for Norbert. Nades will follow from the site. Kicker gets out behind cover. And even though the flashes are really good, some of them even CT flashes blinding him. Ooh, Tabson full blind. Does get a trade. Maybe that's a plant. But how much more? Surely not much. Oh, missed molly. They even had double HE.
Double setup here on short. Tabson wins the first. Keo's Deagle now arrives.
way.
2 of his own from it. He's bloodthirsting on catwalk. Norbert left in this one alone. Half the time ticked off this bomb. And Norbert with 2 kills to his name already. Smoke on the plant, but he doesn't know about the man at Gandalf. He's just going to get on it and try to stick this. But Keto cleans up from the short side. That's 5 for Big as the Yerman Yeags find the round.
Dude, Keto is just, he's tall.
Look, man, I'm telling you, you can just tell it in how he's sitting. You can just tell it in how he's sitting. He's just commanding the space. Goppy's yelling at Tabson. That's fine.
Dude,
Keto don't get yelled at anymore. Everyone's scared of him.
Yeah, he had to pop off there. 2 kills with the Deagle on Cat trading Tabson, and then grabs the AK. Keep in mind, Searson. Norbert's still giving James flashes to get set up. Talk of which, Searson's in pit.
Just try the wall bang, man. Screw it. 0-8, not having a good time. 6 ADR. Bit of a roughie.
Doesn't want to tell them his AWP's in pit, but James will become hunting.
James really wants to fight for this.
Needs a reboost, though. There's no one here to do it. Oh my god, it's just a flash trade. No one's even peeking with this util. Everyone's throwing grenades. Outside is getting curious. Curiosity. Killed the
Why
kits.
did you say it like that?
Letters are hard. Lit. Ooh, they saw him. He still gets the kill. That's 1 for 1. The molly lands from long by Big. Out lower, Fame won't last. Kicker, aggressive, drops the bomb with 2, and Big again are trapped at long with nothing to show for it. Flash is good. Oh, James, if he fired blind, he would have hit that shot. Instead, it's Tabson trying to kill everyone in this site. And now Searson, time to shine. They're both low, but of course he has the AWP. He's going to swap out. Searson on a rifle. Let's see.
No, 3 bullets. Oh, no bullets.
No.
And there's the swing out of Norbert.
Oh.
So Hugo.
Okay, now there's problems.
Oh, you started.
Searson. Here's a flash, reacts, scopes up, sees nothing. Oh, he's about to get peeked though. His teammate might block the angle. He sees it and he hits the shot. That might be the round, Harry, unless Outsiders do something miraculous.
Oh, that's good damage. Searson very, very low. Even flanked through lower. 2 players here fast, but that's where Tabson tells Searson, don't peek. Oh, but peek it he shall. It's kind of odd if they somehow get past. There's actually a 3v2 in the B site. Oh. They win that first fight, but they weren't ready for Favin here as well. And denying this rotate through the tunnels for the retake is huge for Big. Favin's won it by just holding down this angle. Norbert does not want to give this one a try. He's going to have to back on out of there. And so Big pick up a 6th with the B play. And this is why I say
he wants to start loud and proud here.
Well, this would be the time for him to get back into it, right? Still a winnable game, still achievable for Big, but I do think so much of it hinges on this CT AWP coming alive. Let's see if he's able to hit the ground running. Searson is in a more kind of aggro stance over towards Catwalk, and Outsiders are trying to come up and visit him. Tabson won't let them near his precious on Cat. Flitz tapped out of the round. Fame will respond from lower. Searson doesn't want to get caught throwing away a path into this A bomb site, so he'll back up now. Big start to poise for an A hit. Outsiders have not made their mind up yet. Nothing's set in stone. Nothing's confirmed. They still have Kicker in the tunnels. He's going to
pick Kick it in mid though, so they can even aggress on a flank. Searson can activate once they know it's that timing. Oh, he turns around. Norbert gets that shot behind. Fame will finish the job. Up Cat, they go for the plant, but look at this flank. If they don't get it down for long, Big can stop it right now. It is in cover, just about. Searson shows his hand, but he can't hit ahead. They're tucked in now on ramp. Flash goes over the top, dodge. Searson missing shots. Tags is all he's got. Favin will find a kill, but it's only 1, and Keto and Searson fall in tandem. That was a weird, wacky round where Fame steps up. Scouts in mid, a position Outsiders are not interested in taking. They're waiting in the long smoke. Norbert just goes right through. He's got it for free. And now Outsiders can run across smoke on this A side. We've not really even seen it this game yet. 4 Big. Only did a couple of long takes late in the half. Crimbo's not got the gun for this. He's got to either fight from the site when they commit to the ramp or drop into spawn. They're going to tag him up. Smokes will start to come down here. Outsiders can cross in. Now, Big will have all players here ready to go, but James already found an opening kill, and it's only going to get worse. Searson's kind of forced to peek this. He has to, and he might die, but it's his only option. James at plat. He's going to hit the tag. Right. Oh, he gets hit right back. Responsive kill. The smokes are down. Searson firing off pot shots, more tags. Any finishes Tabson needs to provide. The spray looked good, and he recovers for a double. Still does Flit dirty, down to 10. Only pistols left up, but there's a chance.
Yeah, Tabson might have done enough there, right? Him and Searson combining for all this damage leaves it now to Favin and Keto to finish what they started. Smoked on short, but Keto's wrapping long. And they get in deep before they know about him.
Massive.
Might have this kill dead to right, but Kicker's got their back. Favin runs the smoke on short and lights them up with the CZ right as their attention's peeled away to long. He makes that run.
Keto at B. They're just going to pump and dump this side. Sneaking in, Keto saw them. He drops the molly. Smoke for a bit of cover. Teammate with a cross, and they get sectioned off by that Molotov. Only 1 player actually makes it in. Nice pick for James behind the flame. And Norbert catches long aggression. That gives them a get-out clause. If they want to take it, they can leave. Outsiders still seem committed, but sneaking back. Norbert! You cheeky bugger.
Oh, Tabson's not going to check it.
Oh, this is...
Norbert!
Yeah.
That one's free. A tag on a Jane and a nade to finish him off.
Get out of
the bomb might have to change its mind now, but at least Norbert secured a bit of real estate over towards A. Not in a position to spot these players crossing just yet, but he can be at a moment's notice. Searson knows that their best chance is to try and catch this bomb in mid, but they're not ready for Flip. it. That's the bomb tumbling away. And a 1v1 now. Norbert versus Faven. Bomb down and lower. This one might be decided on the back of the fight.
His team have fallen. And he's got to finish what he started. 2 kills deep. Same for Faven. Oh, he missed the timing there. He's turned around. Norbert's got the bomb. It's a robbery. And missed shots from below. Faven can't see him. There's no time. And he had to commit up catwalk. Faven finds the kill and wins the round for Big. A massive pickup. I think when you're behind a guy like James, your attitude is such a big factor. This guy's super intelligent. He has a great eye for the game. And your house is in order if you're outsiders. You've got to believe in your captain, especially when he plays such a different style of CS. So outsiders are bought in fully till the last round. Even if it heads overtime, I would still consider them the favorites. Contact B. Keto's not tucked, but James cannot find the angle until he's out tunnels. And by that point, they might not be looking. Fame checks it. What a check for Fame at the front line. James falls. Fame finds a follow-up. 2 headshots into this B bomb site. Outsiders have got a chance now to end this map.
Yeah, B is open, and with players here ready to cut off the rotates in mid, this could be the beginning of the end. Flit just going to retreat after getting the man advantage back in favor of outsiders. And Big try to pick up the pace, moving up through window, attempting to get in. Fame might be low, but he puts up all the kills needed. Outsiders steal Big's map pick away pretty dominantly as far as it goes as well. 16-9 sees them teed up 1-0 in their debut series for Group B.
The same. Big haven't even touched Inferno since that game months ago. They are traumatized by it. Well, they've got to pick themselves up, brush themselves off, and go into this second map. Pistol round now. Outsiders on the T side to begin. And we wait not. Quaddies coming out for Big.
Quaddies.
Gonna get the quaddies.
Avon and Crimbo. That's 2 dualies. That's a quaddies. Here we are. Tabson and the Crimbo man. Well, the dual Berettas get stuck in.
Fresh scoop of the Crimbo. Ready to go. Jay might even get caught throwing it. Faven, meanwhile, has got his dualies ready. Crimbo wins his fight, and now Faven activates, and he's dead. Fame hits the headshot. Follows up to Pit as well. This guy on the front line is a real nuisance for Big. He ended that last map. He starts this one strong. Bomb planted deep in the site, and outside is set up in the post.
Yeah, 2 up through the short side, but James is here, ready and waiting to backstab. His teammates in pit only need to stay alive. They don't even really need to fight for short. James should have them in the bag. They are a little deeper than outsiders were ready for here, but Fame and James keeping it in check. It's the James Fame round here. Tabson 1v2 and looking for the pit man. Oh, now ready for a balcony player. Doesn't know where to look. And Fame will take his head off. Beautiful pistol round from Fame. 4 kills across it. And this guy...
Definitely looking like a threat right now. Obviously, we still are unsure of the level that MIBR and G2 are bringing in. We'll find exactly that out later as our last BO3 of the day. But outsiders on the taste test are coming up sweet. What a stack. Big sandbag in the back of Ruins.
What's Crimbo doing? What's that little move? Huh?
Sorry, mate, no room for you, actually. Yeah, get in the back. Queue up.
Lol, everyone else gets to live, apart from Crimbo. Oh, now you're kind of... Now they can see, yeah?
Yeah, this is... I want to see this get mollied, you know? But I don't know how that would happen. Or why. This is going to be weird. Yeah, outsiders, if they take B, they're going to find out the hard way.
Okay.
Whatever happens here, it's going to be an entertaining round.
Welcome to God B's Church of Counter-Strike. Everyone's in attendance. Everyone's in attendance for Big. This is how they do their team meetings. And outsiders are going to disrupt it eventually. All right, Bravo teams moving out. Here they come. We've got our best men on the job.
Run boost?
We're prepared to deal with the security threat. Here we go. We're all just going to run at them. It's a tried and tested method. Oh, and they all die in a blaze of gory. It's 3-0 for the outsiders.
The James Fame combo. Guys, juiced.
Kicker walking up the top of Banana, gonna win that fight early to Tapson. Sometimes 1 or 2 kills in the right place, that can win you a round, that can force a save. Crimbo over at the coffins, good for the first, but traded immediately after. And so Outsiders have got control of B. Not gonna get this bomb down. If Keto doesn't connect the spam, then it will just be a save here out of the big squad, and it's already looking like that, Hugo. They're just gonna try and get out of there and hold on to these guns.
Yeah, pretty much. Brutal BX second. Kicker at the front. No surprise after what we saw from that last game. He was decking fools. Big. It's not going to get any easier, especially on a map where a couple of kills in the right place can force a save like this. Dust 2 was bad enough. They were already attempting retakes that did feel impossible. But now at least they accept that they have to hold on to what little they've got. Nate's getting shuffled out. And a 4th round found. Could this be just as dominant as the last? Big fans hope not. Ouch. Dinner is Searson on first contact. Maybe they double nade. Just one for now. Very deep, but Outsiders are only now entering that B side. Molly will force some respect, but if he can stay on the top, he keeps all this info that no one's crossed back behind the sandbags. The danger is going past this AWP. Even if Outsiders flash it, Searson might just hit that timing shot.
It was a nice setup out of Outsiders. They were ready for re-aggro into top Banana. When they're not giving it, now they do just want to go. Searson holding this deep old angle here. He needs to hit this first shot. Oh, blinded. He will lock it in. Now retreating and going through the motions. There's a lot of Oranges players. There's a lot of bodies here, and they're all leaving in bags. Oh, Tapson! Where did that come from? 3 in the blink of an eye off the back of the 5-7, and that might be the round. Flit too far away on another one of these A-lurks. Cannot win this. Will go hunting, but comes up short, and so Big run away with a pistol round around that AWP.
That feels good. At the end of the first map, there was a double set up in mid, and Tapson killed one of them. It was a kicker, like, dying for the cause, and Tapson went to pick up the pistol and then got killed by the second man. That same thing just happened to Outsiders. They get a double entry, they go to grab the pistol, and then who's there hiding it? Second Oranges, Tapson.
Sure.
Pops head. Certainly seems that way. Oh my God, they're taking Banana, but they don't know Kicker already got tucked in. He's got 2 kills on a plate. What a spray! This guy's been doing his warm-up today. That's a lovely save.
3rd player here, though. Crimbo. Will Kicker be ready for it?
Well, they fell for it last time, didn't they? They fell for the triple B. That won't be a mistake. Kicker makes twice. They will rotate out. Crimbo makes a gamble. Moving back to that A site. Actually just grabs util and spawn. He can re-molly, re-smoke this B area. Outsiders have a bounty of util at their feet as well. Kicker gets that top B space, forces a rotate, all the sound being heard as Outsiders flash their way up car.
Dude, it's wild. They've got 2 mollies dropped at Banana. They could blanket this B site in just a layer of fire. Oh, Norbert, he is blanketed something
guys,
in a layer
big
of fire.
mollied mid. I'm leaving.
Yeah, at least 1 A, guys. They mollied mid. So here we go. Leaning back into the B play now. They are going to use all these mollies. I love it, man. Very resourceful. In they come.
It's hot.
Loads of fire rains down upon the B site, but Searson strikes first. Back of the site, locked at dark. One man's made it past all the way into ruins. Flit on a bit of a lurk here. They have no idea that someone's made it by. They've got no clue. Over at New Box, he could go looking for this kill. He sees the molly's been smoked, and so Flit delivers it. Searson, getting run down, and Flit finds them both, uprooting the B hole. That's the round right there.
What a sick wrap. And I love that even though he gets in that position, Outsiders still jiggle a little bit. They still fire off some shots. It really sells. Tapson got to smoke that molly. Again, it's a triple B. Keto's holding a flash for the call, but Outsiders, while they're throwing util, they're in no hurry to commit here. They're still all the way back, knowing that these pistols might get aggressive. That flash was really good. Double sandbag setup. Do Big really want to keep this?
Oh, it's so hard for Big to pick right here. You know, nothing means anything right now. You've been conditioned that, you know, this util at Banana might mean a B hit, so that kept 3 players there earlier, but now there's no noise on the back of it. That also doesn't guarantee it's a fake with how outsiders play. So Big are just kind of sticking to their guns. They've traded sides in the smoke. Favin's going to win that first fight. Searson goes unaccounted for. P250 on a tear, and Searson looking to win the whole enchilada here. James left saving. 1v4's not happening. And so with a P250 and a little bit of trickery, Big run away with that one.
Yeah, team kill.
Flashing his escape. He's going to cross to logs. Tucked on down. Tabson waits on the other side. Oh, they're right there. And Fame's here to lend a helping hand as well. Tabson up into the crosshair. Still 2 more to challenge from top Banana. They're lobbing in util.
Oh dear.
Trying to make their lives any easier. It is this entry duo, though, of Kicker and Fame waiting on the other side. And I imagine they're kind of glad if you want to fight them here. This has been their bread and butter, winning these top Banana fights and having that lead to success for the outsiders. Boosting up. I don't know about the sandbags player yet. Kiket's going to get this info. Crimbo on the angle, wins the initial fight. Can't go any further, but Keto playing the trade game has kept this even in the 3v3.
This is going to grab it. Keto's hiding out. The more time he can buy, the better. 20 seconds. Nades too early. Outsiders crossing in last second they can, and they burn out Keto as well. Another double molly exec. They almost get spammed off the plant, but James fires back through the smoke, and sometimes luck just goes the other way. Searson's pushed out of the round, and Favin forced to save. Drink. What an Norbert. Moving up mid. Big flashing down B. Boost up on the top. Not the smoke spams Keto. Now that's just not fair. Luckily enough, Fame will get traded, at least at the B site. Crimbo's already begun a rotation. 2 rifles. They need to be in the right place.
Oh, Favin's been spotted. He's been seen, and he does a lot of damage, but it's only the 1 kill.
Searson spot.
Tucked in the sight. Searson's got to do it again. P250 in a dream. Don't say he does it twice in 1 game. Flit.
Wow.
We'll get ahead of it. Thank goodness, Tabson now alone. He's also got a P250 in a dream, but it didn't work out so well for the last guy with that criteria. Gun retrieved. Tabson playing around this smoke, going up, going over, looking for a 1v1. Flit. Walking the smoke, now past Tabson. Should have this one locked in, but Tabson's flicked back. Oh, he got stuck! James got stuck! And that's 4 for Big as Tabson, the man at the helm, gets it over the line in the 1v2.
If James didn't jump, he probably wins that round. He just goes back through the door, but he hit his head on the doorway, Harry. Bit of a concussion for James. And a discussion for outsiders. Yo, let's not throw them away next time. Flit had the perfect spot in that smoke bit. He just wanted to kill, and Tabson was very patient. Wow, what a save from the captain of Big. Needed it now. Engine middle to keep this game competitive.
I don't really know what soured them to the B play in these last couple of rounds.
Yeah, true.
They were finding so much success there. That gun's now lost in top middle. Not really any retrieving. Oh, Flit with the long arms. Never mind, I take it back. Damn, homie got 10 feet on the arm reach. Look at that.
Wingspan like a bird.
And so now he's got an AK.
Yeah, B's pretty blatant at this point. It's not much of a question for Big. Going to shuffle a 3rd player over. Yeah, doesn't matter. This should be theirs. This should be a 6 at the end of the half, unless someone goes absolutely ham for outsiders. Contact play with no smoke for spawn. Out goes the flash. Keto not blind. Tabson will help out. Crimbo's also here to fire off from afar, and with no smoke, this one is pretty difficult to break through. They burn, or they find Tabson. Burn out. Flit wins a fight. Teammate sets him up for a 2nd headshot, and outsiders can't win this round. Big can't afford to lose it. 2v2. Great grenade. It won't stop a plant. Further damage found. Kicker takes the AK, but he's got to win the round.
Oh, they're a little loud on the exchange, and now Favin knows. That's the AK removed. Flit He decided to gift it over, but it's not served them well. The gift is returned to sender as Big find a sick to close out this first half of play.
And Big might be knocked out as such if they don't find this pistol round. Nice double nade, but James, of course, hops over it. And he even goes back to Boiler. Doesn't want to get caught by this rush through apartments. Can't pick him out the sky, but at least outsiders know exactly what's going down. They coming all right.
They coming to get you. Fame. Ooh, dear. There's one. Any more from the man inside of the site? They're all trapped in the pit right now. It's a little cage filled with big players. Ooh, and here they come out of the cage, but not feeling just fine. They've been tapped out of the round, and now Norbert is even holding for this late flank through the apartments. Just Searson left, top of the server right now, as you say so, and he's really got to drive that one home if he wants to win this clutch. Taps out the first man. There's a repeat ready for long. Kicker on this angle, and he'll win that fight, laying the worries to rest. Double digits now. Big now with the bite. Searson donning the AWP as well from the get-go. Maybe even a clash at Banana, as it so happens. Searson scoped up on mid instead, but James got his here, rip-roaring and ready to go. It's a solo A-hold out of the gate for the outsiders.
T-Side are going to have a lot more troubles to find these picks, especially with the setups we're seeing already out of outsiders. Straight into a gun round, very safe. Well, I say that, Kicker's going to regress with utility. Molly, no, will trap them. Oh, Tabson goes in front, and he won't last long. Kicker wins that fight, and he knows there's more coming. Double nade, and Favin still wins that fight, but won't last much longer. Fame is blinded, chooses to commit rather than to quit, and he's stuck out behind the sandbags.
Now on a bit of an island, Fame dead immediately. Clean shot for Keto, and suddenly the B site, it's yours, Big. Just believe, have that bit of faith. They're going to start to cross over these murky waters. The CT, the only kind of unknown and scary part of this. Outsiders are waiting right on the other side, and they might even try to employ this boost. It looks like they're both interested in the idea, but they're going to delay it for a moment. Smoking off the top of Banana, nice touch. It's given them a 2v2 for the site control. Searson tries to walk the smoke, and it was never spotted by Fitz. So Norbert in real danger of getting blindsided, but he is ready, is prepared. A 2v2 now. James even making his way over. Norbert. He's actually been able to get James interested in a 2v2 retake. It's never happened before.
Free smoke is big as well. Keto doesn't need to face here, but he will be the guy trying to stop the plant. He just got spammed out. Dink down to 10 health. He finishes James off. Norbert checking the back of the site. Now he knows Keto is stuck out, and he gets cleared. Norbert now 1v1. Won't even tap the bomb. James called for the save, and Norbert will oblige. Oh, missed shot. He might die to the bomb here. Oh, they're all dead. It wasn't worth it. Did James wall back?
Right now, it feels like outsiders have got the read on this. They are poised 4 in A with James holding the apartments. It feels like they know this is an apps drop long before this became an apps drop for Big.
Flash could still be everything though, James. Or just turns away at the right time. Norbert, he's got to trade his teammates out. They've dropped on his head. Goomba stopped his split. In the pit, Crimbo wins 2 fights, and James just finds that angle on the flick back up. He's still getting wrapped though. If he backs through the smoke, he's a dead man. Searson sees something. Kick it now, using Searson's position against him. They don't clear the smoke. He doesn't. What? He no-scopes him instead. Searson just tried to belly rub Kick it in the back of the bomb site, and Fame taps out a player range, but he can't win the round. It's all Searson. Was invisible for Dust 2. But it's incredible for the second.
What a roller coaster of a round. Why was Searson so close to Kicker? What was happening there? What was happening there?
I don't know.
Searson was backing into his corner like, damn, I swear it was deeper
he had
than...
nades.
Oh, righty-o.
James got a flash of mid-fight. Oh, he scared Searson off for a second and a little wiggle, but Searson doesn't give him more. That is terrifying. James fast, but he's not going to connect it. Whack-a-mole down mid.
Deep Banana taken for the outsiders, and so even though these flashes have gone in, outsiders aren't going to fall for it. They know that Banana's empty. They know they've got all this real estate. And that right now, Big's hands are somewhat tied into an A play. They're going to set James up on the half wall. Might see Fame look to make a move soon. If he does hang around, Big look like they do want to retake Banana before they're decided on where this round ends up. You can't really have outsiders with all this control. You're assuming that they've lent A fairly heavily. Searson's holding for this boost. Kicker in the close corner, checked.
Wow.
Tabson and Faven get a kill in tandem. That's 2 quick B picks, and Fame even made noise at the sandbags. They know about him. Oh, he's gonna try and get the orb. Just getting out of there after picking that up. Smoked off, trying to play ahead of it, trying to fight this. Outsiders have pulled everyone around to B. 25 seconds, and that's the bomb going in first. At this point, Big might have no choice but to carry on. Going into the stack, they've got to commit into a 3-man hold. They deal with Norbert, but Fame and Flit back at the site. 1 kill in the right place. Could take you the round, but they're getting dealt with. Flit was unaccounted for. Flit was unaccounted for! And there's all the kills. So little time, and Flit wins the round. 1 man does it all. 13 for the Outsiders, and Flit with maybe player of the tournament so far. That's unbelievable.
Oh my goodness, what a freakish play, Harry. What a play. His teammate doesn't hit a single shot from New Box, but that was the last thing Big were expecting. Not only all 5 players playing B that round, but Flit hiding out at the back. Look at the reaction. Oh my God.
I mean, Big normally find a way to make these rounds way more interesting than they should be. But so often it hinges on winning that oh so important opening duel, right? Something to throw Outsiders into a bit of a panic. We need one of these Deagles to open up this round, and if they do, Big can look to have it just spiral into craziness. They'll thrive in that chaos. Making it all the way up the long side, gonna try and come through this smoke, but with Flit securing the early 5v4, I would like to believe that's a good bit of the danger dealt with. They're gonna try and walk CT. Kicker will get knocked out, and so suddenly a route, a path has opened up to wrap this B site. Fame's here alone, and they are coming his way. I don't want to commit. They're going back.
Crimbo's heard them push down mid. He's heard 2 out of 3 players. One of them was walking. Norbert never made a step, but these other 2 players have run down to flank Banana. It seemed like the obvious play, but Big Outsiders didn't know that Big had a man inside the apartments the entire time.
And now Norbert might get backstabbed by that man. The one who got all the info has just got the kill that opens up the A site. There's legs on this round after all, Big. Outsiders are very, very far removed. Every angle's uncertain. Normally they would save here. It's the fact it's an eco that might entice them to go for it, but they need the opener, and James gonna provide it. 3v3 now. 2 up through middle, 1 wrapping. This fight decides a hell of a lot, and with Faven winning it out, that should just be the save. Outsiders have to let this one go as Big pick it up with Deegs.
Dude, 2 Deagles, 3 Glocks, nothing else for Big. They win it. That is a robbery, a complete robbery, and it's all.
They had the easy route. They've got to take it the hard way.
Oh yeah, give it up, Faven. Mollies, nades, you name it, they got it. Flashing their way down bottom B. Kicker gets tucked in the corner. They want to leave him there. They can rotate out. James still supporting with the AWP, though. It's going to allow Fame to set up on A, but if Big goes soon, they're going to beat them to the punch. They're going to stop Outsiders from getting this man in the sight. A motor smoke could be the difference between Big and a 2-on-5. Out it goes, on top of the site. Fame gets involved, Norbert gets a spam off, Flit as well, through another smoke on the short side. They can't even find him, they can't fight back. Fame's tucked in, Flit's drawing all the damage. They don't even know about Fame, and Big are getting melted in this rifle round. They can do it with pistols just fine, but as soon as the pressure's on, that 15th gets found first by Outsiders. I mean, these 2 teams have kind of similar stories in the sense that, like, Big have always been that roster, that org to pick out players from upcoming teams, from Sprout, from their academy roster, you know, just, you know, other Germans with prospects, and Outsiders have been the same, right? Taking players out of K23, out of Forza, and always finding upgrades no matter what. Yeah, sure, losing your Kinder is a big oof, but my God, this roster still looks tantalizing. Short smoke. They're still mollied off. Big have a 5-on-4 found at the B site. Flit dead first. James behind the smoke. Big want nothing to do with it. They peel back towards that B site. Kicker, 20 health, alone. A molly, that's all he has.
Crimbo again in apps. If he hears rotations, he can call them back. But right now, if Big just shuffle their way into an execute, they're going to win the round. Kickett's even playing in a position where he's committed, and he will die at this position.
Yeah, he's got to fight. Got to fight every step of the way. And my goodness, he makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah.
2 kills from that. He's done his part in the round. There's a lineup for Norbert, and it's all coming undone at the seams. Crimbo, young gun, he's got 45 seconds to fly up Banana and try to play this 1v3.
Odds against him, world against him. James still on A, but they have the bomb back in spawn. Crimbo's going to walk into an orb, and if he dry fights this, if he sneaks around the corner, this is it, folks. GG. Outsiders take a 2-0 over Big in their debut in the Pro League this season. Group B has started strong indeed, and James is at the forefront of it all.